Diddy, not Suge.
You said Biggie, but you meant.
I'm sorry, I meant to say Diddy, not Biggie.
Well,
Diddy.
if you punch in on the picture here, you see.
So he got to look good going into it, because right now in the public's eye, he don't look that good, bro.
Some of some of his associates, I still want to strangle them.
Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into one of the most explosive revelations to hit the hip-hop scene. Insiders are coming forward with allegations that might just shake the very foundation of hip-hop royalty. Let's get into it. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. Have you ever heard of a scenario where trust goes out the window, replaced by accusations and mysteries? Well, the iconic scene Diddy Combs, founder of Bad Boy Records, and the late legend, Notorious Big aka Biggie Smalls, find themselves at the epicenter of such a tale. But it doesn't stop there. Valletta Wallace, Biggie's resilient mother, enters the scene with strong sentiments and an unwavering desire for justice.
I don't know the Notorious B.I.G. I know Christopher. I really know Christopher.
Rumors are swirling and they're hard to ignore. Whispers from those in the know suggest that Diddy might have gone to great lengths to maintain his polished image. Yes, you heard it right. Sources hint at a possible bribe offered by Diddy to Valletta Wallace. And the burning question on everyone's mind, was it an attempt to silence the heartbroken mother, preventing her from speaking out and potentially tarnishing Diddy's reputation?
Tonight, I can say I am proud.
Now, any revelation of this magnitude doesn't just make headlines. It could send shockwaves through the industry, potentially affecting Diddy's long-standing legacy. It's no secret that the rap industry is no stranger to conflicts, be it for business, personal rivalries, or unsolved mysteries. And this might just be the controversy that outdoes them all. But why would Diddy want to silence Mrs. Wallace? To answer that, we turn to Valletta's own words. In her revealing book, she vividly recounts the early days of Biggie's career. She claims Diddy offered her son a sum of $25,000, suggesting it was a strategic move to foster unwavering loyalty. The weight of her words doesn't stop there. She's been vocal about her criticisms of the Laptad's handling of Biggie's case investigation, insinuating potential cover-ups and foul play. In her eyes, they know who took her son's life. Her anguish is palpable, her longing for closure evident in every word she shares. Valletta's not alone in her feelings, though. Faith Evans, Biggie's widow, mirrors similar sentiments, casting doubt on the Laptad's handling of the case. And then there's Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, adding more layers to this intricate tale.
And he said, yo, I need D-Rock to ride with me. And then he said, Gene, you stay here with Big. And I was like, which was weird.
Gene's revelations about a strained relationship between Biggie and Diddy, Biggie's potential plans to leave Bad Boy Records for a whopping $60 million, and the glaring discrepancies on that fateful night paint a concerning picture. His claims even suggest that Diddy might have played a role in the tragic events of that night. The rabbit hole goes deeper, and the shadows of this controversy get darker with each revelation. The heart of these allegations lies in the alleged bribe between CN Diddy Combs and Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mother. The sum, whispered to be in the ballpark of several millions, was allegedly transferred through multiple offshore accounts. Sources suggest that there were strings attached to this sum, hush money, to maintain silence on some explosive secrets, perhaps.
I've seen the media portray me like I'm a gangster, which is just not the case.
Valletta Wallace, despite her anguish and grief over her son's passing, has been remarkably restrained in her public comments about Diddy. Initially, in the years following Biggie's demise, she often praised Diddy for his support, crediting him for keeping Biggie's legacy alive. But the waters changed with time. Her recent public statements, notably after the release of certain incriminating documentaries, have seen her question Diddy's involvement and intentions. This change in stance raises questions about what Valletta might have discovered or realized over the years. Our sources, who wish to remain anonymous for understandable reasons, confirm the bribe allegations. One insider divulged Diddy always felt that silence was golden, especially with everything at stake. There were also hints at some paperwork, possibly a non-disclosure agreement that solidified this clandestine deal. So, what could have been the motivation behind such a significant alleged bribe? Diddy's empire, built over the years, thrives on his reputation. Any dent, especially one hinting at a scandal this massive, could disrupt his flow of millions. There's speculation that the bribe could have been to ensure his continued dominance in the music industry, to deter any revelations that might cripple his ventures.
Your theory. I know that's completely not true. Biggie and have no money conflict theory. It would be inadequate for me to speculate. I would just be like everybody else.
If we rewind the tape, we can't ignore the tensions that reportedly brewed between Diddy and Biggie in the months leading up to the tragic event. Whispers of Biggie's desire to branch out, disagreements over contracts, and even rumored disputes over royalties painted a picture of a strained relationship. While it's hard to verify every claim, the consensus suggests a growing rift. This alleged strain extends to Valletta too, with some sources hinting at disagreements over posthumous releases and profit sharing. As this story has unraveled, various celebrities have weighed in, adding their insights or fueling speculations. Jaguar Wright, a prominent voice in the race world, remarked, "Nothing in this industry surprises me anymore." If these allegations are true, then it's a sad day for music and loyalty. The ripples of these revelations are significant. If substantiated, Diddy's legacy could face a significant tarnish. Brands associating with him might take a step back, sponsorships might be reconsidered, and his ongoing and upcoming projects could see unexpected hurdles.
And that was it. Be honest with it. And he can't be honest with it.
After Jaguar Wright's sharp observation about the shocking nature of the music industry, many are left wondering about the deeper ties and conflicts between Diddy and Biggie during the latter's lifetime. There's no denying the duo's global influence during the 90s. Their friendship was widely regarded as tight-knit, both personally and professionally. Their chart-topping hits stood as testament to their unmatched synergy. However, like any dynamic relationship, theirs wasn't without its hitches. Insiders often whispered about underlying tensions between the two, especially surrounding business decisions and Biggie's place within the bad boy empire. Stepping into this complex web of relationships, Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mother, has been vocal about her concerns. She once openly accused Diddy of exploiting her son's legacy. Christopher wasn't just Cian's artist, he was his friend, Valletta expressed in an interview, hinting at a potential betrayal. These past accusations by Valletta might be more connected to the recent bribe allegations than we initially thought. It raises the question, was there a darker side to their legendary partnership? Faith Evans, Biggie's widow, adds another layer to this intricate story. Although she's often been reserved about discussing Diddy, her sporadic comments seem to reflect a wary stance on his intentions after Biggie's passing. In a 2019 interview, she mentioned, "A lot has been done in Christopher's name. Not all of it has honored his memory." The ambiguity in her statement has led many to speculate on the depths of Diddy's involvement post-Biggie's tragedy. The public hasn't shied away from drawing its conclusions. The fervent debates on platforms like Twitter or YouTube, sparked by statements from industry insiders, reflect the division in opinions. One comment from a retired record executive read, "Having been close to the scene during those days, the Diddy-Biggie dynamic wasn't all roses. But to think there was betrayal, that's a heavy accusation." The shadow of Biggie's untimely and tragic assassination still looms large even after decades. His demise, surrounded by conspiracy theories and unresolved investigations, remains a painful chapter in hip-hop history. For many, revisiting the circumstances of his demise brings forth old wounds and questions about potential motives. Adding more fuel to the fire, Gene Deal, a former bodyguard, once stated that Biggie had intentions to leave Bad Boy Records. If true, could this have been a potential point of contention between him and Diddy? Biggie was all about his art, Deal remarked in a podcast, and sometimes art and business don't mix. Following Gene Deal's revelations about Biggie's potential intentions to leave Bad Boy Records, the air has thickened with unanswered questions and deepening suspicions. The alleged bribes murmurings have brought heightened scrutiny to the situation, with many keeping a close eye on any investigation updates. Legal authorities haven't released any concrete information, but the streets are buzzing with speculation.
Say he's delusional. He said that Bad Boy would be remembered like on the level of Motown.
Diddy, who remains at the center of this controversy, has been uncharacteristically silent about the recent allegations. Many await his official response, given his long history in the industry and reputation at stake. An inside source claims that Diddy is gathering his thoughts and considering addressing the matter in a comprehensive interview. Diddy's aware of the whispers, and he knows the importance of addressing them head-on, the source shared. The undercurrent of mistrust might create a significant dent in public perception. Diddy and the Bad Boy Records legacy, celebrated for shaping 90s hip-hop and ride-ed, are now hanging in the balance. Fans are conflicted as they grapple with their admiration for the music mogul and the looming possibility of betrayal. As for collaborations, rumors suggest that a few artists have started reconsidering their ties with Diddy and his label. A mega collaboration rumored to be in the works for Bad Boy's 30th anniversary might be shelved or delayed as artists navigate the contentious atmosphere. Many celebrities, while cautious about taking sides, have expressed their concerns. Rapper has weighed in, mentioning the game is always filled with shadows, but Biggie's spirit deserves nothing but light. Such statements underscore the larger sentiment that the truth, whatever it may be, needs to come to the forefront. A public confrontation or reconciliation between Diddy and Valletta Wallace remains one of the most anticipated events. Given the depth of their shared history and the magnitude of the accusations, many believe that two-face conversation might be the only path to some form of resolution. In wrapping up this chapter of a long-standing mystery, it's imperative to remember that at the heart of it all lies the legacy of Biggie Smalls. Controversies, allegations, and conflicts might blur the lines, but the quest for truth and justice remains paramount. The music industry, often shrouded in glitz and intrigue, owes it to its legends to uphold their memories with transparency and honor. As we come to a close on this deep dive into one of music history's most riveting controversies, we have to ask, where do you stand on all of this? Do you believe Diddy could be involved in such allegations, or is this just another rumor in the long-standing history of hip-hop disputes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We genuinely want to know your perspective. Until next time, stay informed and keep the conversation going.